What's up everybody, it's Guy and Kicks here with another review. And in today's video guys, I'm going to be talking about a particular pair of sneakers. You kind of have an idea already, you saw the thumbnail. But it's a particular pair of sneakers that I finally pulled the trigger and paid resale for these. A colorway that I really wanted, a shoe that I wanted. But GOAT messed up and they sent me the wrong shoes guys. So it's kind of like, but there's actually a silver lining here. And I am going to show you guys which one I'm talking about. So let's jump into it. Let's talk sneakers. So here they are guys, the New Balance 992 and JOWN collaboration in the gray colorway. So I obviously bought the green ones. Those are the ones that I wanted. I prefer that colorway to be honest. And those were actually cheaper in terms of the whole resale value thing. So when I got these in the mail, I opened the box. I'm excited. I'm finally going to have them in hand. And when I pull out the sneakers, it was these. So it was a little bit of a bummer because I really wanted those green ones. But after sitting on these and thinking about it, you know, I'm actually getting these at a discounted price, which is crazy because these are going for so much right now. So I guess it works out. And these are actually more wearable to be honest. So maybe eventually I'll get the green ones and I kind of get these for a discounted price. So let me show you how these look real quick and then we'll talk about the details of the shoe. So JOWN released this colorway on July 24, 2020 for a retail price of $260. The green pair was released on July 31st for the same price. According to JOWN, the official colorway is gray, but once you have these in hand, or even when you see the pictures, definitely looks like a light brown. So not too sure what happened there in terms of the colorway. This is my second pair of a JOWN collaboration. My first one was Vans in the Skate Mids. I'll leave a link so you guys can check that out. So JOWN is based in Montreal, Canada. And basically their theme is, you know, having very minimalistic stuff. And here with this colorway alongside the green colorway, it's basically kind of like the same thing. Very minimalistic colors. And they kind of stay true here with this collaboration. This is not the first collaboration with New Balance. The first one was on a 990 V3. Very dope colorway as well, and I believe they only made 100 pairs for that collaboration, so those are very expensive and, you know, rightfully so. They were very limited. So getting into more details on the colorway, as you can see, the upper is basically that brown color. You have different shades of the brown. Primarily the top layer of suede is in a lighter brown color, and then around the toe box area you're gonna find a darker brown, similarly around the heel collar as well. The sock lining, the insoles, the end logos, some of the branding on the tongue and the heel, and on the outsole is mostly the black color. You do have some off-white here on the outsole as well. On the midsole, you have a two-tone color as most 992s do. You have an off-white color towards the heel part and then a white color towards the forefoot of the shoe. These shoes come stock with these off-white laces. Nice little touch. I love off-white laces, so that's definitely a plus. These don't come with additional laces. You would think for $260 they would throw in a couple of laces there, but no, just these off-white laces. You also have some 3M reflective materials. Obviously on both end logos, which are in the black color. You also have a strip of 3M around the toe box area, and then on the heel part of the shoe on the lateral side where you see the USA, and then on the medial side as well. On the insoles of these shoes you'll find the JOWN brand, and you'll also find some additional JOWN branding on this cutout on the heel part of the shoe. In terms of the materials, these are made in USA, is a 992, so you're obviously going to find very high premium quality suede here. The upper is primarily constructed of that suede material, and then underneath the suede you'll find the mesh material in this nice shiny metallic look. And of course on the front of the tongue you have the New Balance embroidered in black. You also have an additional cutout there with the 992 number. Because these are 992s, these are going to feature absorbed DTS, which does give you a nice balance between softness and firmness. Definitely a plus there. On the heel part of the shoe you'll find the classic heel stabilizer, which is translucent, and then you'll find the New Balance brand as well. On the outsole of these 992s they come with endurance. You'll find the New Balance brand on the mid part of the shoe, and you'll also find a translucent material with the 992 there as well. In terms of sizing with 992s, I always go a half size down, and for most of my made in USA's as well. So for example, my retro ones, my Nike Dunks, some of my Yeezys, I go a size 10. With these I go with a 9.5. So when it comes to comfort guys, these are a 992, so comfort here is going to be really good. The 992 is on my top list, like top 3 sneakers, like overall out of all my sneakers that I have, that I always think of a 992 when I'm gonna go out into the city or I'm gonna be out traveling or standing a lot. 992 is one of my preferred sneakers to go with because the comfort here is really good. Nice balance here. So comfort here does not fail. So yeah, guys, so to finalize that story with GOAT, yeah, they messed up my order and I was really looking forward to those green 992s down, but getting these in hand, having them for a while, and just thinking about the price point that these are going for, I guess I kind of came on top there, so I can't really be too mad at them. Customer service with them was actually really good. I contacted them. The first thing they're gonna ask is for photos. You gotta send like, you know, photos of the tags of the sneaker, the box, overall look of the shoe and things like that. And they got back to me really fast. So the first option was for me to return these and get my money back, but knowing the price point of these on the resale market, I was like, nah, that's not gonna happen. So I basically said, well, what if I want to keep these? You know, what other options do I have? They basically were like, well, you can keep them and we'll give you a $25 credit to use on whatever thing you want to buy through GOAT. So that's what I ended up doing. And if I, you know, when I eventually buy another thing through GOAT, I'll just use those $25 that they, you know, they gave me as credit. In terms of the collaboration with Jown, you know, they stuck to their guns. Very simple colorway, very minimalistic. You know, the green one does have a pop to it. So that one's kind of, I guess, a little bit out of their, you know, normal, you know, kind of colors that they use. They use a lot of cream colors, blacks and grays and things like that. So that one's kind of like a little bit out there compared to what they normally do. As you guys may know, the 990 V4 that recently dropped, that one's like a dark navy, kind of looks black, but again, very simple, nothing special about that shoe either. But you know, a lot of people, you know, do like Jown a lot and they like what they do, so the hype there is definitely real, and a lot of their shoes definitely sell out really fast. A lot of their stuff sells out really fast. And here, when this collaboration happened last year, same deal happened. And obviously, you know, the resale market, the resale value on these basically tells you how much hype there is with these. In terms of the materials used on this collaboration, the materials are pretty much the same as any 992, so there's no added benefit because these are Jown. It's mostly just the brand and things like that, and the colorway obviously is unique to the collaboration. But in terms of anything added to these, it's pretty much the same thing as a regular 992 in my opinion. In terms of the craftsmanship, I guess that's where I'm gonna knock these the most. There's definitely a lot of glue residue throughout the upper of the shoe, especially around the midsole, which is usually a thing with 992s. I guess New Balance cannot really get that quality control here with the upper and the midsole here around this absorbed DTS, and also around the mid part of the shoe. There's also some glue residues there. Even on the sock lining, I found some glue residues here around the eyelets here on the upper part. You can see some of that stuff there, but I could probably clean that out. Part on the midsole, it's kind of like it is what it is with that, you know. So craftsmanship here on this collaboration, and again, it happens a lot with 992s. You know, it's always a tad sloppy when it comes to the craftsmanships on 992s. So overall, guys, I'm happy to have them in my collection. They're definitely more wearable than the green pair, so I'm cool with that. And I guess for what I would have paid if I would have paid resale for these, I guess I came out on top. So I'm still cool with that, and I can't wait to wear these and rock these because I still haven't officially worn them out and about. But for right now, I'm just gonna lace these up and show you how they look on feet. So that's it for me, guys. Hopefully this video brought you a detailed look of the New Balance 992 and Jown collaboration. Let me know in the comments below, which colorway do you prefer more? Do you like the brown one more or the green one? And also let me know if you've had this issue happen to you before dealing with GOAT and they sent you the wrong pair. And like always, guys, thank you for stopping by and watching the video. To all the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Hit that like button if you liked the video. I'll leave a link to my Instagram page below where I'll share links to any drops, stories, things like that, any shoes I'm rocking. And that's it, guys. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.